I've forgotten how to read and how to speak. How unfortunate for me. Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant and welcome back for more of Let's Play Mother 3. First, we're going to stop off with this item guy and deposit a couple of things. I know we have that trivia card somewhere that I promised I would show off, but I'm not going to show off just yet. Let's see, do we have anything worth withdrawing? We do not. So, as we head further up the mountain here towards Lydia's place... Is it Lydia's place? I've already forgotten. From the moment they're made, snowmen wait for someone. Some snowmen melt away without ever meeting anyone. That's pretty tragic. Oh, Kumator, I wish you weren't feverish so I could run. And hey, look who followed us up here! It's the mole cricket! I'm a mole cricket. I followed you here. I'm studying, you see. I have an undying sense of curiosity. It's like the call of the wind and all that. For whatever reason, I picked up all sorts of stuff along the way. Please let me use them to conduct business. Sure, but first I want to sell you things. Now we can conduct business. What do you got, buddy? Sincerity dumplings, warm sweater strong against ice. I wouldn't really recommend getting that. Oh, plenty of good stuff. Bantam charm, bear hat. What else you got for Lucas? You got nothing more for... I think I have 6 secret herbs, so I'm not going to bother buying any of those. Bantam charm for Kumatora. White ribbon. And some stuff for Boney as well. I haven't equipped anything new for Boney in a long time. Thank you! I'm still new to this, but I'm going to work as hard as I possibly can. And we're going to start running into that mole cricket very, very frequently. You'll be surprised as to how many places he actually shows up. And now we've got a hot spring in all places. And Kumatora learns Paralysis Omega, which will induce paralysis on all enemies rather than one. So we make our way out of the very enjoyable hot spring up here, and we find our next Mad Gypsy. Oh dear me, my little buddies have run off. This is quite a surprise, you see. We haven't had visitors in some time. You must be cold. Come inside and warm up. Looks like your shell's a bit frozen there, Lydia. Oh, as we make our way in here, we find a pig mask is resting on her bed. Oh, oink. I found him lying unconscious outside my house. It looks like he went on a scouting mission and got separated from his friends. Poor fella. You see, even the Mad Gypsies have compassion for the enemy here. So let's talk to the person we're actually here for. So you're the one they call Lucas. I've heard about you from Ionia. They say you're the one who can pull the needles. Such a strong, sweet face. I am Lydia, the Mad Gypsy of Snowcap Mountain. What you seek is behind this house. It's surreal realizing the time has finally come for my needle to be pulled. I never thought this day would come to pass. When you pull the needle, I will vanish. That is our fate as Mad Gypsies, so that is what must happen. When the time comes, I will welcome it with open arms. But there is one concern I have. Who will take care of my precious bunnies once I'm gone? No one will be here to look after them. And then there's him. He hasn't regained consciousness or his strength yet. I hope everything works out for the best when the time comes. We aren't permitted to interfere, and it's wrong of me to worry so much about it. If I'm a mess, I'm a horrible Mad Gypsy. I will never believe the time would come. Lucas, pull the needle, because it's time. So the needle's right behind her house here. Now then, have faith that the time has come and go pull the needle. I've unlocked the door for you. So that was probably the easiest needle for us to pull. It's right outside the house. What is that? Is that what it sounds like when the time comes? Something sounds fishy. Certainly jarred awake the pig mask. Well, I guess we have no choice. Let's see what's out here. Well, I'll be damned. Someone pulled another needle. Before we could get to it, we were right there. But who was it? Well, I'll be. It's the masked man that was on the Mother Pork ship at the end of Chapter 5. So the ships fly off. Their job done. But we'd like to have a little word with you, buddy. Don't tell me... No! Come back here and fight like a man! Don't stick your monkey on us! Well, looks like we're gonna have to fight the monkey. The boss of Snowcap Mountain. The Steel Mechorilla. The first thing you want to do with this guy. He is susceptible to crying. So, flash. Next, you want to lower its offense as much as possible. I love how the music slows down there. We have the second version of this music. Decreased its offense by 32, which is very helpful because it's very strong. So let's get this thing to cry. And now we'll have Lucas use his newly learned technique, Defense Up Omega. Have Kumatora keep offense downing. Because these attacks will hurt. So it's now been debuffed twice, and now we're raising our own defense. So after we raise our defense one more time, this thing's going to be doing practically nothing to us with its physical attacks. Have Kumatora knock down its defense now. Those things are missing quite a lot now that we have it crying. I'm very happy I decided to do that. So one more round of buffing. And then we're ready to go all out on this guy. So Kumatora knock down its defense again. And we'll be good to go here. I'd really like one of those attacks to connect, just so I could see how much damage it does. Now, one thing I warn you about, don't use PK Thunder too often, because if you do, he will go berserk and start attacking all of your party members for a lot of damage in a turn. So I recommend freeze. Wow, I probably shouldn't have even bothered to make him cry, because this battle, he's not even touching us. I'd very much like to see him get a hit in on us. Come on, buddy. There you go. 44 damage. You know what, as long as we're waiting for him to actually do something, let's try getting him to go berserk. Yeah, that's right, I'm asking for it. Probably a better idea to heal Lucas. Do you know... You only know Alpha. I'll have Lucas heal himself then, and you just... Well, you just tick this thing off, shall we? Well, let's see if we can get this thing to go berserk. Come on, buddy! Now, one more PK Thunder should do it. This is why you... Come on! Hit it, the damn thing! I'm afraid I'm gonna knock it out before I get the chance. Nope, there we go. Short-circuited. And now it's going berserk. Okay, let's try actually trying to try the try. Good job trying! and that's a lot of experience. I don't think it's dependent on whether or not you get it to go berserk. I just wanted to do that. But even with all the defense buffing and offense debuffing we did, it still attacked us for quite a bit of damage when it went berserk, so be on your guard. That masked man. Could he be the one pulling the needles? Seems like it. Is Lydia all right? Oh, that's right. Lydia's going to disappear. So she has to see it with her own eyes. Disappointment that we couldn't have been the one to pull the needle. Lucas, someone other than you has pulled the needle. Whatever is inside that person's heart has been passed on to the dragon. You must pull the rest of the remaining needles from here on out. Actually, well, more on that later. Hasn't been fully explained to us yet. Before I disappear, take this memento with me. Take good care of it. Lucas, this is it. The time has come. Believe in that and keep pushing forward. This is where I say farewell. Don't worry about me. You can use the white box at the top of this mountain to leave. Also, go ask my little pig mask friend what he wants to do now. Good thing to know he's doing well. Bye-bye. Send hugs and kisses to the next Magipsy for me. So let's see if the pig mask is doing okay in here. Hi, buddy. I secretly listened in on your conversation. Me and you are enemies. Don't bother with me. Just go do what you gotta do. I have no intention of helping you guys out. That Magipsy helped me out, though, even though I'm a complete stranger. So I'm gonna stay back here and look after his rabbits. Then we'll be even. Oh, that's so nice of you. Even the enemy is being nice to the people that help him out. Oh, poor little bunnies. Last but not least, let's check out the melted snowman here. We snowmen are mere memories of a single snowfall and nothing more. Pay me no mind. And now that we no longer have any business on Snowcap Mountain, make sure you don't want to do anything else before you head up in this direction, because this is where you leave. One of my favorite music tracks in the entire game. No way in hell I was talking over that, but like I said, you wind up all the way back in the graveyard. So I suggest, if you had any business to do, that you have done it already. This is the white metal box you wrote here from Snowcap Mountain. It was a fridge! And there's a bottle right next to the grave that's just asking for us to open it. There's a jar here that's just too hard to ignore. Inside is a letter. Read it? No thanks. The jar looks sad. Alright, I'll bite. What's in the letter? This way. I have never seen that text before, have I? That's a weird font. And it opens up the way for us to get back down here. So, in the next episode, I guess we'll figure out what the jar wanted us to do. See you then.